Hi, my name is Craig Stevens, and I am the founder of What's Working Right Now Today. This is a platform that we want to talk to you about today that is very specific to your niche in the boutique or the specialty store niche. So the way this thing's going to kind of unfold as we go here today, it'll be brief as I can possibly make it. I just want to tell you a little bit about what the group is about, how you can benefit from it as a boutique owner, and exactly how it works, so you can really get the big picture. And then I'm going to have Isaac, my business partner, to share with you a little bit of what the platform would look like, how easy it is to navigate, and a couple of really exciting things about how this can really do some amazing things for your boutique business. So welcome, let's get started. So what I want to do is explain that it's a social media group, okay, but it's private. So it's not like going out there on Facebook or a lot of these other groups where, to me, every time I even think of using social media, I think, if I can have time to be on social media, it seems like I should be doing something more productive than going out there looking for, likes or subscribers or something like that. So I really don't put a lot of energy into regular social media, but these social media groups that are organized to be very, very specific to you as a business owner of a boutique or a specialty store. This is private, so it's very exclusive to you. So I'm going to explain kind of how all that works, all right? So what this is the group I have organized real data from boutiques all over the world. All right, right now, we have 20 countries that we plan to invite this to. At the moment, it's only the US and Canada, but it's a massive size group, and we go out and get all of the data from very relative, reliable sources, trustworthy sources, like any industry type of stuff, boutique organizations that tailor to the industry and have a lot of aggregated data that is helpful to you. Things as like Harvard Business Review, business courses that, or courses that have been about the boutique industry, or reports that they wrote about the retail side of the boutique industry. All of those kind of things are being all put together in one platform. Now you as a member have access to all of that. So every time we post a report or an article or a video or something about it, we put the date on it so that you know that it is current. Okay, now there's a lot of stuff that we archive in there also that you may want to check out every now and then, but the most important stuff is what's working right now today. Now, obviously, that can be very helpful to you. You may never have been in a group like this before, or you may be in them now, but this one is exclusive to your industry, and we're inviting you to be a part of it. Now, I've never seen a group that is quite as robust as this is, because we have so much data. And if you're growing a boutique, your plan is either to start one that you haven't started right now, grow the one that you're in, learning exactly what somebody else in the world is doing that's working very successfully. Real data has been put together on that, such as case studies and things like this, and then you have access to it, then you could do the same thing in your boutique and make it work just as well for you. Now, the other part of the group is there will be thousands of members in the group, and it will grow constantly at some pretty big numbers. So you have a profile on each of the members. So you can see a post, understand who gave you that post, and if they're sharing information about what they're doing that's working, you can not only review that, have your own judgment of their credibility for sharing this. Most of the time you're going to get data along with it that's going to show how much they spent on a campaign, an ad campaign, or where they ran it, or those kind of things, and the conversion rates and the numbers and all kinds of stuff. Now, it can be different, in different parts of the world, but that's kind of for you to put together. Now, so I want to be brief and give you kind of all the main content to see if you'd be interested in joining this group up front, so that you can tell very quickly whether or not this is something that you want to be a part of. It's a paid group. It's going to cost $39 a month, but it's going to give you access to all of this information. Now, the other part of it that you can gather some of that by Googling it or going to some organization that you might be a member of yourself, but this is way more robust than that. This is global type of information. So I put this together because I really believe that, a boutique in Sweden or Switzerland or France or Texas or Georgia or Florida, they have more alike than they are different. I mean, they may have different products on the shelf and charge different pricing, but if they have found a way on some boutique over in Europe somewhere that they found out that these kind of items are blowing up and selling very rapidly, or this type of advertising through some of the social media stuff, like Instagram or something like that is really working, and they share that with you, then there's a highly likelihood that it could work for you as well. You are much more alike than you are different. Now, in the U.S. alone, there's over 157,000 businesses that call themselves a boutique. So this is also for specialty stores. So we believe that a specialty store is also so niche specific, just like you are in a boutique, that everything that we're talking to you about, we're saying could apply to them as well. So we include specialty stores in it, but you're able to see only what you want to see. So if you decide, hey, I want to know a little bit about how to run Facebook ads and what kind of Facebook ads are working and what the revenue and returns are and how click-through rates and all those other kind of things that a business owner needs to know, inside the platform, you're going to be able to type in that question and it'll take you right to the article that's about that. So you don't have to wade through anything to try to get where you want to go. So the group is 100% business owners of boutiques or specialty stores. And again, in 20 countries. Right now we're only in Canada and the US, but it's rapidly going to grow out to some of these other countries in Europe and so forth. So all the data that we've been aggregating for a while now all verifies that somebody in Europe can tell you something that they're doing that's working successfully for them, and you implement it and it can work for you too. Now, it goes beyond just ads and advertising and stuff like this, because it's also got, pertinent information about like hiring and firing employees, where to look for vendors, for somebody that's an artist and they make custom jewelry, or to make clothing, or to make purses or shoes, or, something like that might well fit in your boutique. They can help you find sources like that and share information. We even have ways where you could get together with them and form a joint venture, so you buy in a higher volume and get a little bit better prices and that sort of stuff. I've never seen a group like this anywhere other than what I have started, and we started it in now fresh to the boutique industry, but I do have some history in there with courses I've created and stuff like that. So I'm not new to the boutique industry, but this group is new. We did some beta testing, so there's some members out there that have already gotten some results for it that we'll show you as case studies of our own. But again, the group is tailored specifically to your industry. Now, the part of it that you can't really find on your own successfully without a lot of work is that if you see a post from somebody that's coming from, Dallas, Texas, and you're in Miami, Florida, and you want to interact with them, you can reach out directly to them specifically and ask them a question. And you can create a one-to-one, relationship between the two on the phone or any way you want to do it. The group just makes that possible for you. So you can share as much or as little. You have zero obligation to participate. You can only be somebody that goes out there to gather information, and you never share any. You have no obligation to share. We know that what happens is that because someone shares and gives some quality information out there that other people want to take advantage of, a lot of times that person that benefit from it will then reciprocate and maybe share some of their data or their case study so that the entire group can benefit. Now, you also have a way to geo-target around you. So if you're a member and you're in Miami and you got some information and you want to go ahead and share it with the group, but you don't want to share it to, let's say, a 50-mile circle around Miami, you can block that as well so that you're not sharing with a competitor right down the street from you. So super simple and well thought out. We interviewed other industries, like the home remodeling industry is kind of where this started for us. And they told us that, we have a competitor within about a 25 to 30 mile area around us. We don't want to share with them. So that's why we created this like geo fence that you can put around your business for the information that you kind of share with the group. 100% of the members are business owners or their managers, people that you as the business owner assign that you want to have access to this so they can go out on their own and learn exactly what's working right now today. So that's why I named the group this, and that's why my whole company is designed around this to work in multiple niches. Everything in this group is 100% about what is working in the boutique or specialty store industry right now today. So when you see a post, it's going to have a clock at the top of it. It's going to show you what date it was published. It's going to show you how recent the information is that they're sharing so that you know that this is what's working right now. When they show you an ad that ran last month or something like this. So we feel like it's the way to get the most robust source of information about what exactly is happening in your industry, what's working successfully. It could even tell you sometimes about what they used to be doing and wasn't working that they really believed might. So you can learn from that as well. Sometimes we learn more from someone's failure than we do their success, just like on your own. You can learn from something that went wrong sometimes even more than you can learn from something that went right. So we want to include that as well. That's all voluntary by the group members. And again, the interaction is extremely simple. I am not in the boutique industry myself. I'm in the information business. I've been in sales my entire life, over 50 years in sales. Have sold anything from not novelty type of items. I've sold services like reputation marketing and branding stuff and building websites and all that kind of stuff. We've done all of that for about the last 15 years. I've been online in addition to owning my own boat dealership, etc. So I'm a seasoned person. Now I have another website that sells courses on business type topics. It's called Sharpening Your Axe, and it's a part of another larger enterprise that's called the Entrepreneur's Toolbox. Now, we sell those courses in there. We sell ebooks and courses and all kinds of stuff that are related to anything working in business, including stuff that works for HR, employees, how to hire and fire them, where to find them, all those kind of stuff. We sell all that. But in the group, we make that available to you for free. So you don't have to, I'm not trying to sell you anything from there. Every one of those courses, there's 80 of them right now. There's about 40 ebooks in there, and it's growing regularly. And 100% of those are going to be available to you too, in case you want any of your employees to take a course. And that's going to be included in your membership. Your membership's only $39 a month. You don't, you come and go as you wish, and the group is going to be larger and larger all the time. So you don't want to leave. You're going to want to stay in it, and $39 to a business is not very much. So I want it to be a source that you count on to go get everything that you need to run your business successfully. And you're getting that from the industry. This is what's valuable. And then the other part is that, what it would be like if you think of any problem whatsoever that your business is having that you want to know more about. You want to expand your business and open up a second location. All you have to do is go in this group and post the problem that you want to solve. And there are thousands of members that can respond to that post or not. You can see who they are, and you can create, any level of interaction that you want between those two. You can pick up the phone and call them, or, email them, or just study, the data that's there, whatever it is you want. The group is meant specifically to make you a better entrepreneur. So when I'm finished here in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to introduce you to my business partner. His name is Isaac, and Isaac is a master's degree software engineer. He has developed the platform where this is going to be held, and if there was any type of IT issue that you might have, you log in and something's happening that you don't like or whatever, then he is at the other end of a support ticket. So he's going to talk to you about all of that for just a few minutes when I get finished over here. Before I go, I want to tell you something else that's coming down the road. We started about 6 years ago studying and learning about AI. And I know that it's the popular thing that everywhere you go, you see stuff about AI. So we have created a bot that is one of these extremely high sophisticated, high level machine learning bots. So it has conversation just like you're having a conversation with a friend. Anything you say to it, it can answer, and answer based on all this data that we have accumulated. So if you get on there and you say, hey, I want to see articles or case studies about the most recent thing that works on Instagram, all you have to do is either log in and ask his name. We named him Elon for Elon Musk because he's the most brilliant man that anybody knows right now about, and everything he touches in business succeeds massively. But we named him Elon, and you can either pick up the phone and call him, and the computer, the bot, answers the phone at the other end of it and speak to him just like you would a friend or somebody else in the group, and just ask him questions. Say, guide me to the most recent information on this topic. And Elon will do that. And again, you can ask him anything. You can't trip him up. I challenge you to try to trip him up because he has so much data. And he's a high-end, high-level bot that has the ability that we completely feed everything that comes into the group from all over the world into him, and he learns it. So he knows exactly where to go and can give you that reference point, or can tell you where to go get it inside of the group. All right, so this is something that's coming within the next 2 to 3 months for you. That will be like an add-on to the membership. Is $197 a month for that, but you don't have to take it. Okay, but it is something that will simplify your quest for information. All right, and go a whole nother level. It's assigned to your business. So we upload your business, everything we can get about your business when you sign up for that. And he goes through it and learns everything about your business so that he knows exactly that he's speaking to you. Knows what kind of boutique you have, the kind of products you sell, where you're located, whether you're seasonal or not, all of that stuff. And everything is in there where he is your own personal bot. When you log in, you don't have to wait for him. He's there to answer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. All right, but that's not available yet. All right, so I want to introduce you at this stage of the game. The only thing we ask is if you want to join the group, we give you a 7-day free trial so that you can get started with that, so not spend any money whatsoever. And after that is $39 a month, which you can cancel at any time. We encourage you to stay because daily, literally daily, new information is added, old information is archived, and it just gets more and more and more sophisticated every day. It's the way of the future of how business is going to be done. And these groups are exceptional, successful business owners that you can learn from. All right, and I don't really know how you would go accomplish meeting all these different business owners any other way. That's why I built it, and in multiple niches, and now the boutique industry. I love the boutique industry. I love the passion that women have when they start thinking about, hey, let's go shopping. There's a group of boutiques over here, and I want to go there. And they never, never, never come home empty-handed. And I love that because everything that you have is so special and so personalized and had such a value to all of your customers. So we want you to succeed. We want you to be the best of the best of the best of the best. All right? So let me introduce you now to Isaac. He'll take it from here. All right? Nice meeting you. Hope to see you in the group.